The players don't want to agree to what the owners are proposing? Perfect. Grab Asia Wilson, grab Sabrina, grab Sophie, grab the superstar, the main attraction, Caitlin Clark, and let's start this league fresh. Get rid of all the old, bitter players that think they're entitled to something. Pay those 5 ladies and move on from scratch.
This is WNBA Shorts, your go-to channel for the fastest, hottest takes on women's basketball. Hit that like button, smash subscribe, and turn on notifications right now for the latest drama, breakdowns, and updates you won't find anywhere else. Imagine a league on the brink of collapse. Stars shine bright, but shadows of greed threaten to eclipse them. The WNBA teeters, gripped by a battle that could redefine women's basketball forever. What if the players' own demands destroy everything they've built? Hold on. The storm is just beginning.
There's not so much complaining and whining going on this season. Start fresh with players that deserve money and with players that can push the league forward. Caitlin Clark, pay her. Asia, pay her. Sabrina, pay her. Sophie, pay her. Angel Reese, pay her. And let all the old, bitter, old guard players just fade in the background. Go play it Unrivaled. Go dance at Project B. Do whatever you want to do, but you're not allowed here.
The WNBA has fought for decades in the shadows. Low viewership, minimal pay. Owners pour in millions year after year, watching losses mount. But then a spark ignites. Caitlin Clark arrives. Crowds surge, arenas sell out, TV ratings skyrocket. Suddenly, the league pulses with life. Dollar signs appear in owners' eyes. For the first time, real money flows in. Fans flock, not just any fans, but millions drawn by fresh talent. Asia Wilson dominates. Sabrina Ionescu dazzles. Sophie Cunningham electrifies. Angel Reese commands attention. The future looks golden. Yet, beneath the glow, cracks form. The old guard simmers with resentment. They've toiled in obscurity, demanding their due. Now, with Spotlight finally here, negotiations erupt.
WNBA and the Players Association agree to moratorium on league business. The WNBA and Women's National Basketball Players Association have reached an agreement on a moratorium for league business, sources told ESPN on Monday. The moratorium is necessary because the sides failed to reach an agreement on a new collective bargaining agreement or an extension of the previous one by Friday's deadline.
The collective bargaining agreement expires. Owners step up, offering unprecedented deals. Million-dollar contracts for max players, ridge salaries soaring past $500,000, minimums hitting $250,000. Revenue sharing jumps from 9% to 15%. It's a compromise born of hope, but the players push back. They crave more. 30% revenue sharing before expenses. Insanity, some whisper.
The WNBA CBA just expired, and while you've surely seen memes about women demanding more money despite the league never profiting, it's not that simple. Here's what's really misunderstood here. WNBA players are not actually asking for more money, they're asking for a more reasonable split of the $1 billion per year that the league generates. But right now, their split is impossibly low. It's all the way down at 9.3%. Now, here's the crazy part. They're not even asking to be near the other pro leagues at 50%. They're only asking for 30%. Here's what this would look like on a player level. The max salary for stars like Asia Wilson has been $250,000. Now, if the players got their way with 30% of the rev share, that $250K would jump to $1 million. You cannot tell me that it's asking for too much, but unfortunately, both sides are still very far apart. Right now, the league is offering 15%, which means the next logical step is the players going on strike. This is worst case scenario and bad for just about everyone. No games for fans means zero revenue for anyone to split. The timing couldn't be worse. We're talking about a league that has lost money for all 30 years who just received a megastar and mainstream popularity. The W cannot afford to lose momentum. The owners need to realize that it's the players who are going to take this league to the next level. 30%.
The gap widens. Talks stall. A moratorium freezes everything. No qualifying offers. No free agency moves. The league holds its breath.
The sides continue to negotiate on a new CBA amid what's become a bitter impasse as they work toward what both sides acknowledge will be a transformative deal. They remain far apart on several key issues, including chiefly what a revenue sharing system should look like. Now, is it really bitter on the owner side? Probably not. They think they're going above and beyond with some of the things that they're willing to give them. going from 9% revenue sharing to 15%. These crazy players want 30% of revenue sharing before expenses. Absolutely nuts.
Tension builds like a gathering storm. Players dig in, convinced they're owed the world. They've waited years for this moment. Mainstream eyes finally turn their way, thanks to Clark's magic. But ego clouds judgment. Brina Stewart and Nafisa Collier lead the charge in negotiations. Whispers circulate they eye alternatives. This unrivaled league beckons a fresh start without the baggage. Stewart juggles emails, calls, endless meetings. Exhaustion creeps in. Wouldn't it be simpler if the WNBA vanished? Bitterness festers. Owners, after 25 years of red ink, extend olive branches. They're not bitter, they're pragmatic, willing to bend. But players, they seethe. Entitlement runs deep. Old fans fuel the fire. Brainwashing stars into believing they deserve the impossible. The impasse turns ugly. No new deal, no extension. Sides clash over revenue sharing's core. What should it look like? Players demand the moon. Owners counter with reality. The league's momentum, once electric, begins to falter. Interest peaks with Clark, then plummets. Playoffs, finals, crickets. Ratings inflate on paper, but true engagement vanishes. Non-Clark games draw yawns. Fans tune out. The pileup on the roadside draws gawkers, but passion fades. Steam escapes by the day. What started as a renaissance risks becoming a requiem. Reality crashes in. The players' refusal to negotiate seals their fate. They've chased notice for ages. Clark delivers it on a silver platter. Seeing profit loosen, purse strings, compromise dangles within reach. Yet, players balk. Ego overrides sense. They commit to their own downfall, willing to bend. Brainwashed into entitlement. The old guard clings to illusions of worth unearned, eyes open wide. This isn't just a standoff set self-sabotage. Owners have bled money for decades, yet they offer transformation. Players, they risk folding the tent. Stewart envisions unrivaled rising from ashes, perhaps shift to 5-on-5. A clean slate, but at what cost? The league's soul hangs in balance. Fans who matter, the ones packing seats for fever games, grow. Restless, over 1.5 million new supporters arrive with Clark. They crave stars, not strife. Whining echoes, complaining greats. Calm craves return. The breaking point arrives. Whispers turn to roars. Start fresh, tear it down, rebuild from scratch. Call up the icons. Caitlin Clark, the main attraction. Aja Wilson, unbreakable. Force, Sabrina Ionescu, sharp shooting sensation. Sophie Cunningham, fiery spark. Angel Reese, rising powerhouse. Pay them what they deserve. Let them lead. Bid farewell to the bitter old guard. Let them fade. Dance in Project B. Thrive in Unrivaled. But not here. The WNBA reboots. Placement. Players fill gaps. Fans won't blink. Talent shines undimmed. In fact, peace descends. No more gripes. No endless drama. Lock them out. Shut it down. End the nonsense. Hire attorneys. Make it legal. Fans who move the needle cheer. Sellout crowds persist. The needle doesn't budge for the entitled. Momentum rebuilds. Pure and potent. The league pushes forward. Unburdened. The dust settles. A new era dawns or darkness falls. If players prevail in their stubbornness, Wunba crumbles under ego's weight. But if rebirth wins, stars ascend. The game evolves. Women's basketball thrives Free from chains of the past, fans reclaim joy. No more song and dance, just pure competition. The choice looms. Will greed eclipse glory, or will fresh blood ignite the fire anew? The court awaits its verdict.